Hi guys, hope you're all fit and well. We're going to go over some basics and then move on to parallel and perpendicular lines. I am so excited. I need you to identify these straight lines. You simply pause the video, write down your answers and then press play to check. How do we do? I'm sure you got them all right. So, these straight lines. Once again, pause the video, write your answers down and then press play to check. Did you get them all right? I'm sure you did. But, absolutely certain, how about you try and draw on separate diagrams these four graphs? Once again, pause the video, draw them and press play to check your answers. How did you do? I'm sure you were fantastic. Okay, let's crank it up a bit. To identify the equation of the line that passes through each of these 2 points. You may find it easier to plot the points and find the equation, or you just might be able to spot the pattern. Pause the video, write your answers down, press play to check. How did we do? Nice and easy, all good I'm sure. Sometimes identify the gradient and the intercept of a straight line. I've done the first one for you. Why don't you have a go with the others? Pause, work, play. Much better catchphrase. And remember, the gradient doesn't need the letter X after it. So, how did we do? All good I'm sure. Sometimes, however, why'd you stop recording? Sometimes you need to rearrange the equation in order to identify the gradient and the intercept. So I've done the first one for you. I simply added 2y to both sides, divided both sides by 2 and ended up with y is equal to half x. So the gradient was a half and the intercept was 0, 0. Have a go at the next 3 questions. All good? I'm sure of it. Okay, sometimes given some information and asked to find the equation of a straight line. So, a line passes through the point 0, 7 and has a gradient of 4. Find the equation of the line. Easy peasy. Y is equal to 4x plus 7. Have a go at the 3 that I've given you. Remember, pause, work, play. How was it? All good? I don't really like the answer to the second one. Much better to say 2x plus y plus 6 is equal to 0, but each to their own. Okay, now I've got a straight line that passes through the point 4, 5 and has a gradient of 2. What's the equation of the line? Well, it's simply y is equal to 2x minus 3. So how did I get that? I substituted the gradient m into the equation y is equal to mx plus c. I also substituted in the given values of x and y, the coordinates of the point, and then I found the value of c. In other words, 5 is equal to 4 times 2 plus c, so c must be negative 3. I then rewrite the equation using the given gradient and the value of c that I've just found, and I get y is equal to 2x minus 3. Why don't you have a go with these 3? Remember, pause, work, play. Were you right? I'm sure you were. So, now let's look at parallel lines. Parallel lines have the same gradient. So here we need to find the equation of a straight line that's parallel to the equation y is equal to 4x minus 6 and passes through the point 4, 3. The gradient of the line I'm looking for is 4. The value of x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 3. So once again, I substitute it into the equation of y is equal to mx plus c. Work out the value of c, which in this case is negative 13. Hence, the equation of the line that is parallel to 4x minus 6 and passes through the point 4, 3 must be y is equal to 4x minus 13. Have a go at these three. Remember, you might need to rearrange the equation. Pause, work, play. All good? Brilliant. So, now for the last bit. What I need to now find is the equation of a straight line that's perpendicular to another line. Two lines are said to be perpendicular when the product of their gradient equals -1. That's just a posh way of saying that if you multiply the gradients of the two lines and you get -1, the lines must be perpendicular. If the gradient of a line was 2, and if the gradient of another line was -1/2, these two lines would be perpendicular, irrespective of where they cross the y-axis. Here is a table which shows the gradient of and the gradient of the other line to make both the lines perpendicular. Can you see a pattern? Just check that I've got the right answers. Finally, I'm looking to find the equation of a line that's perpendicular to the line y is equal to 3x minus 1 and passes through the point 9, 8. The gradient of the line that's given is 3, so the line that's perpendicular to it must be -1/3. You substitute in the values of m is equal to -1/3, x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 8 into the equation y is equal to mx plus c to find the value of c, and in this case c is 11. Hence, the equation of the line perpendicular to y is equal to 3x minus 1 and passes through the point 9, 8 must be y is equal to -1/3 x plus 11. Have a go at these. Remember, pause, work, play. I do hope that you got all the questions right. If you don't understand, then please come and find me so that we can do all the work that I'm going to set you in class. Have a great time. Speak to you soon. Bye.